Journey of life. Hello. How are you? Hope you're doing good tonight. I got on pretty late. I was doing my kids, they're sick, so I had to deal with them for a little bit. But yeah, it's a good night. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for hitting the like button. That was fast. It was real nice and fast. If you hear that over there talking, that's my mentor. Journey of life. Can you let me know if you hear me good? Let's see if you hear me good. Mm, 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 mm. Two likes. Oh, they popping in. Yeah. No problem. Okay. All right. Thank you. Yes, but I'm gonna get started now. But as you can see, as it's the ticker scrolling on the bottom is love the process more than the prize. I was gonna talk about you were talking earlier with inspiration. Jimbo, 203, what's up with you, brother? We were talking about your brand and you having your brand and putting that forward. And I was saying that you have to be serious about your brand because it's an extension of you. So basically, what I'm saying is it's a process that most people that are starting either on YouTube, uh, Facebook, or just a podcast in general, they people try to do I call it the get quick scheme, where they try to cut corners and go all over the place. So they're actually their podcast or whatever they're trying to do on YouTube is all over the place. And it's good to see you, my brother. Hey man, it's good to see you. Just trying to do what we could do. One day at a time, one foot in front of the other. But yeah, so most people they're just all over the place, so they don't really understand what they're doing, and they end up failing because they didn't take the necessary precautions of protecting their brand and doing things step by step. That's why I have a mentor. Actually, that's him on there now. He's on the video, but he's talking to other people now, so I'm fine. So, but and he just teaching me different things because I got a class on it on Tuesday, so I won't be able to do my podcast on Tuesday. I'm actually gonna be doing it tomorrow. I'm gonna do it tomorrow at 8:30, and it's gonna be a good topic. But most of the thing is it's a process. With me is like a lot of people say, hey, well, how are you moving so fast? Because when people saw me, then they didn't see me no more when I really tried to. And Jimbo, when you see me disappear for that period of time, is because I was working on my podcast, and I was really saying it to people, but I don't know if people really believe me. It didn't really matter to me, but people just thought I fell. But when I came back, I had taken the necessary steps to get to the point, yes, get to the point where I had to be to make myself comfortable. It wasn't for anybody else. It was for me because I felt to myself. It's always think if you're gonna say you're gonna do something, then it's not all about your mouthpiece and what you're talking to people. It's always about your actions and what you're doing. My father was a high naval ranking naval officer, and he always told me, he says, if you're gonna say you're gonna do something, then do it. You don't have to prove it to nobody else. Prove it to yourself. So with me, I'm actually because a lot of people say they're like, "Yo, you're really hard on me." I'm like, "Well, I'm hard on myself," and and I'm like, if you really want something, you got to go and get it. It's not just going. You just can't sit on the couch and say, "I'm hungry," and then think food's gonna float down from upstairs after being cooked. Jay, yo, what's up, JJ? You think food's gonna float down and on a plate and come in front of you and be cooked? It's not going to happen like that. Yeah, y'all sitting there, y'all talking, you talking to chat. Everybody meet each other, say what's up. I mean, show them some love. You know how we do it out here. I mean, the little hearts up in there. You know what I'm saying? Just hit that like button for me. But yeah, so you just can't wait for stuff to just come to you. You actually have to get up, do the necessary things to go get it, and then it comes to you. It's like you're meeting it halfway because you're fighting with it. Like, how are you doing? Yeah, man. But you know, it's you have to do it like that. So basically, what I did, this is what I did. I actually, I actually, when I went away for a little bit, I did little crazy things I had to do. The first thing I started with was editing, doing like thumbnails that look sleek. And I actually didn't put one up here when you come in. It was just like the city little atmosphere with the water. And that's because I just was trying to get on and I was listening to my mentor over there. And I was just like, heck with it. It don't really matter to me. But what I did was I started on the thumbnails to make it because that's what you attract. And most of the stuff that I learned, I used to go into this thing called the Academy, Creator Academy, that's actually in Facebook. And I went in there and I actually sat and read all of it. I got tired, but I kept reading it and kept doing it. And it actually gives you certificates to say that you passed it. So I thought in my head, okay, if I'm doing this and YouTube, blessed and highly, that's right, blessed and highly favored, highly favored. It's always it's a good thing. Yes, Journey. So if I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, this is how I think. I'm like, okay, if they're giving out certificates, you can actually print them out, like hang them up if you want. If that's what they're doing, then how important is it that they're giving that to you? How important is that? Okay, so I'm looking, I'm sitting, I'm like, okay. So it's teaching me all the different things. That's why Inspiration was saying earlier, she was like, well, people tell me you can't do this, you can't do that. Most of what them people she was saying, they were saying to her, it was true. It is true because there's certain things they don't want you to say, certain emojis they don't like you to use. A lot of people do it and they start to spam. If you look at people that are crazy, they start spamming in their comments, their chat section. They start going crazy. Those people aren't really getting anything. You know, they sometimes they get demonetized. They take them off. All right, see you later. They demonetize them and they don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? So they're just sitting on there playing and streaming a game. You know, they really not trying to be better at anything. They're just playing games. So basically, it's you got to go on that creator and look at all the content in there and really study what they're telling you in there because it actually helps you. It actually helps you because most of the time when I put like uh my titles, your description, all of that is key. All of it's key. So then once I did the thumbnails and I perfected that, I started to put things up with the thumbnails. And people are like, wow, what the heck? That's a nice thumbnail. Like, who made that for you? I made it. Well, how'd you get it like that? So I tell them like, here, this is how you do it, boop bop, and just keep on going, and you create it. Because in the creator academy, it told me that you get people with the thumbnails. That's the first thing they look at, your title and your thumbnail. So if you don't have that down pat, then you're really not going to attract people. They'll just be like, and they'll look and go past it. And me thinking in my head, that's what I do. If it don't really like catch my eye, I'll just keep on going. Like the thing behind me, I actually made it. I made that myself. That's for the Weekly Scheme podcast. It says Manson Musa Jr. in the back. That's my brand that you see on the videos in the right hand corner. And then it says the grand scheme of things. That's what I'm like. Everything is in the grand scheme of things. You know, that's my pitch. The grand scheme of that. Then on the left hand side, I got all of my yeah, true JJ. I'm trying to I'm putting it out there. So Inspiration was talking. I was like, I'll do one tonight for him, you know. And the things that's on the left, that's all my social media platforms. The majority of them, you know, for the Weekly Scheme podcast. It's not even Mansa Musa Jr. Mansa Musa Jr. That's actually my character. It's one of the nicknames I had, but it's also a character. It's not a character to the point where I'm just making stuff up. It's really me, but it's a character. So that's why when I say it's the Weekly Scheme podcast hosted by Mansa Musa Jr. So I'm just an entity going into uh uh like just say it's quote unquote a warehouse. It's just me walking into a warehouse that's already built up and there's stuff in it. So that's what the Weekly Scheme podcast and my YouTube is for the Weekly Scheme podcast. And then you got Mansa Musa Jr., where I do the inspirational things and some things I'll post that come from the Weekly Scheme, but it's a one entity going into another one, and that's what people are like, wow, it's like, it's actually like they're looking at it like, yo, it's like a story. But when I'm speaking, it's truth and it's facts. And I talk on things that people don't like to talk about, that they move away from. Different things. So so basically, once you do that, and you have that down pat, then you got to start to understand that you got to have an intro and an outro. Your intro's introducing, this is my second channel, and I can't put thumbnails on my first channel. YouTube stopped from commenting on live, so I'm just stuck where I'm at. But it is what it is. Oh nah, Jimbo. You can make something else. You can drop that off and do it. See, start. That's all you gotta do. Just start. You know what I'm saying? Because me, the way people look at me right now, because I can, Jimbo with me, I'm always truthful. I was a procrastinator. I always made an excuse for something, or why I couldn't do this, why I couldn't do that. And then once I started hitting dead ends, my wife looked at me. She was like, "Well, what you want me to feel sorry for you? You the one that did it." And I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?" And then I really sat down because that was a part of my ego that I thought, "Well, dare you? Who are you to talk to me like that?" It's the ego. So I was like, I dropped the ego and I really sat and I thought, I was like, "No, she's right. Okay, you know what? Let me break myself all the way down." And I broke myself down to nothing and then built myself all the way back up. I did it 2 times. Broke myself down once, built myself up, stopped halfway, messed up, fell back down, had to build myself up again. So I've taken falls. I wasn't given anything. I worked hard for it. And I made sure that when I built my brand, it was on a solid foundation. So when I start to move, people will see it and they'll start to see. It's a good, yeah. My wife, she's a very good woman. She's actually out there talking to my sister right now. They thick as thieves. But you gotta have. But you know what it is. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you, JJ. If you see a great man out there and he's doing good, and you're like, wow, look at him. What's going on? Behind every great man, there's a great woman behind it. And this is not no guessing or me just saying something I want to say. It's a fact. Just keep looking at it. If you look at any great man, there's a woman there. There's a woman right there. So what my wife is she's a good backbone for me. I can't even put a pic in my little icon. Oh, that's why you always look like that. I wonder why you never had a picture. Hey, just start over. You can start over, Jimbo. Like it. Don't even worry about it. Yo, this is why I come humble, because say I got to 100,000 subscribers and I was known all over the place. And I know I got a brother that this happened to. He had 123,000 followers. And guess what happened to him? YouTube took it away. You know where he's at now? And he started all the way from the beginning. He's back up to 75,000. But he has a better foundation, and it made him respect what he has now. Instead of that 123, he got 75, but he's constantly growing slowly and slowly, but he respects it more. So if you don't put respect on your brand or what you're doing, it's going to get taken from you. It's just a cause and effect thing. So that's why I put respect on what I'm doing. And if it ain't his girl, it's his mom or Grams. So yeah, truth. They always behind. Exactly. Exactly, JJ. That's what I'm talking about. It's always because and mostly when you see it, it's always, what's the backbone in the family? You always say, "Oh, my grandmom, I want you to meet her." Grandmom's always a woman. Women, when we start to give respect to these women for what they really are, it'd be a lot better for us, because hey man, they bring life into this world, and that takes a hell of a type of person to be able to do something like that type of pain. Because me, I wouldn't be able to deal with it. I'd be like, yo, I'm about to cut this out of me. I'm not doing this, because we think rational. We're men, you know. But Yeah, I just went off a little bit course, but yeah. So basically, once I did that, I started doing the intro and outros. I got that down pat. Mr. Ramsey to me, he's like, "Yo, your intro and outros is good." Truth, yeah, the intro and outro was great. So I was like, yeah. So I worked on all of them before I really started coming out. Because if you look at my videos, this is why uh I don't private a lot of my stuff. The only thing you'll see me private is when I go live on my podcast every week. I'll private that after I'm done because I might have to edit it. But I try to make uh the least of mistakes as possible. So when I get it, I can do it real fast and put it up to put up with us. Yeah, they go. Yeah. I don't know how. I started this with another email and everything, but it only lets me change stuff on my first channel where I can't comment on lives. How to start new where I can use my thumb. Start a new email, put the new email in there, and just keep on going. Listen, I didn't did it. I have another YouTube that I don't even use. I'm trying to tell you, you can do it. So that means I actually had three. You look at the Weekly Scheme podcast. You look at Manson Musa Jr. and I got another one with no name on it. It's just there. You know. So yeah, you make the intro, the outro, and then once you got that down pat, all you do is your content in the middle. So your intro introduces you, who you are. Most of the time, like I'll put a subscribe in there, but I'm gonna move away from that, putting a subscribe in the beginning because I'll put it in the middle of my the middle of the video. I'll put it in the middle of it and let you see it so you can subscribe. My watermark will always be there throughout the whole video. But then at the end, I'll hit you with the subscribe and give you all the platforms of social media that I'm on. So it'll catch you. That's the what would you call it? I forget what they call it. It's going out my brain right now. But it's actually it's a recall. It's called a recall. So you're bringing back and you're recalling, letting your viewers know that hey, we did this. It was always subscribe, but just remember, subscribe. This is my social media. Just remember that. And most of the time, it's good to put like I'm gonna start doing this now because I already know how to do it. I'm gonna start putting it end with that video and what I just said, and then I'm gonna try to make enough content to where I can have the next video that's gonna lead down right next to it. Actually, it's in the end of. If you look at the end of Inspirations video, you'll see it. She has two boxes. That's for videos to show like what's coming up next. So you're giving your subscriber like, oh, you know what? That's great. This is a new email, but when I try to, I know the charge icon my first channel videos, but how you get to all that in the second channel? I wouldn't even. How do you get all that on? Because you gotta start working that second channel because there's certain things that they're not gonna allow you to do until you start to move with it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to start to move with it, and then you'll get it'll open up certain things that you can use your tools as you go further and further. So you just got to start working it. Jimbo, are you doing it from a phone? Yeah, talk to him, JJ. So once you do that and you got that down pat, it's just all about content. You always have to put your content out. So now I'm trying to get ahead of myself to put more and more content out, so where I don't have to almost kill myself, and then you can have your family time. You can do different things and be okay. But me, the thing with me, why it's hard for me because I do it. And even my mentor, he says, "Yo," he says, "You're crazy." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Yo, do you know how hard it is to do what you're doing?" I said, "What?" He says, "You actually go live with your podcast." He said, "So your people are actually seeing you in real time." So then once you're done being in real time, because you have to try to minimize your mistakes as much as possible. They said then when you're done, you gotta edit that video, break it down, put it back out. Then he says you gotta break it down and make a highlight video. Because that's why I like inside of here, inside of this live, you can actually make a highlight video. It shows you right at the top of it. It's like a little it's right next to the share button. It looks like a little thing that they use in the movies. It goes psh, and you hit it. And actually right now I could start going on it and start editing a highlight video and start shooting it to my different my different social medias, and people will be looking at me. Hey, how y'all doing? Yeah, there you go. And you just coming in, Mr. Random. Yeah, hit that like button, baby. You know what I mean? Pop that like off for me. But so you could actually highlight why you're talking and put it out. And that's what people and I caught it just for no reason. I just went up to her and I was like, what is that? Because it wasn't in there before, and I hit it and it said highlight. So I hit that and I was like, and I started to edit it, and I was like, yo, and it was like actually send it. I'm like, send it. I was like, so I can actually be in the middle of my podcast, because this is why I have to hire an engineer, because I can't do it all by myself. Because the idea that I have, it's gonna have to be more people. It's gonna have to be more people next to me doing certain things for me, and I'm gonna have to pay them, because I can't do it as just one single person, because I'll be moving all over the place. And if I'm supposed to be thinking about content and looking at the people and giving them what they want, I was the first like man said, yeah, yeah, you was Mr. Random right there, always on it. Hey, my bro. So once once you do that and you can edit and send it out, now you got people coming. You can just flood it and they'll start coming in. Because you're actually just like, hey, look at this. And they'll start coming. And people start jumping in your lives. And the more people, that's why like I'm waiting to see when I get to at least like 500 to 1,000, because that's that's actually the spark that I'm actually waiting for, because I'm myself. That's why I don't fear to give any information to anybody, because I'm me. Nobody can be me. I can't be Mr. Random. I can't be Jimbo. I can't be JJ. I can't be, you know what I'm saying? I can't be everybody. You know what I'm saying? Else, y'all got something that I don't have that'll attract people. Like for example, Mr. Random he does stuff that I'm like, yo, how are you doing that? He knows, he can explain it to me, but I just don't get it sometimes. I'm just like, I don't get it. I gotta do it another way. Me and him talk every day. He'll tell me, I'll be like, Mr. Random, it's not working, bro. I can't do it. I was like, they're getting on my nerves. That's fire. I'm telling you. So he got something that I don't have. And it ain't no me hating on him. I asked him, I can't, I was like, yo, I can't do it. You're good at it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you're good at that. More power to you. I can't do it. So I do what I do. And I was like, yo, I started to see something. He was like, yo, what the heck are you doing? I was like, yo, man, I had to find another way. I'm not going to sit around and cry about because I can't understand what you're doing in your language. I'll just find another way. I get up. I never stop. I don't want to be stagnant. I'm going to get my stuff right now. Go ahead, Jimbo. Get that thing right so you can come back and get you a thumbnail. I'm tired of looking at that little guy with the floating head on the body. So yeah, so you got to be, if you can really truly be yourself, you'll attract people, you know, and that'll be you, that'll be your lane. You ain't got to worry about nobody else trying to still, you'll feel comfortable in your own skin. So I'm comfortable in my own skin. That's why I can give advice to people and be comfortable in doing it, not worrying like, yo, are they gonna beat me? I don't care about a number. Teamwork is the way. Yes, it is. And yeah, that's right. Get it. And you know what though? And even random would tell you, Mr. Random would tell you. I was like, yo, there's so much people out here worried about they your number, and I want to look at his number, look at this, and they'll start to get mad, and they'll start hating on you, and they'll take their thing back. But I said, I don't worry about it, because you want to know what I do? I block my number. Doesn't matter. Do you want to subscribe to me or not? Do you like my content? That's what I want you to know. I want to know if you like my content. Don't look at my number. It's like, okay, it's like this. It's like a person that got top of the line clothes on, rings, jewelry, looking good. Smash that. Yes, sir. Smash that like button. Got all the jewelry and everything. And you're like, wow, look at him. But he's a nasty, mean person, you know? And you're just like, yo, what the heck is he? That's what I look at that number as. It's like, yo, look at me. No, I don't gotta look at you. You don't know what I got. But I tell you what, you gonna look at me as a person and judge me by what you see, not by my numbers and what you think that I have. You're not gonna do that. And I don't allow people to do that. That's one thing about me. I'm upfront. I joke sometimes. I play around, you know. But if I want to ask you something, I'm gonna ask you. If you ask me something, I'll tell you. If I don't want to tell you, I'll tell you no. I don't want to tell you nothing. Yep, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Did my way in. Yeah, did on my way. Yes, you did, JJ. So so that's another thing. You just get your lane. They call it a niche. Get your lane. Stay in it. You like, and you know when you're in your lane is when you feel so good and it doesn't feel like a job, or you're actually pushing it, trying to push it out, and it's like and it's hurting to push it out. Like me, like I knew from earlier today what I was going to talk about because inspiration said something, and so her energy clicked something in my head and brought it to the front of my brain, and I'm like, I got it. But it took me a little longer because I had to deal with my children. So responsibilities first, call. So that's when I was like, I'm going to talk about it. Love the process more than the prize. People are looking for monetization. They're looking for the uh the subscribers. Because and Mr. Ransom, like he said it to me early. He said, man, I'm not worried about them daggone subscribers. He said, I'm worried about getting this this uh this watch time out the way because because it is a lot. It's a lot that watch time. You be like when you look at it and you start to see what you're doing with your video, you be like, because Mr. Rain will be on that thing for 7 hours straight and not playing. Seems normal. That's when you hit your niche. Yep. Yep. You know what? I never intend to get paid off YouTube. I would just love to be able to go live when I travel. I will be happy with 1K someday. That's my goal. Okay, but see, that's what you want. Okay, so you have a goal, and you're gonna do what you have to do to get your goal. But just don't just love the process, the one foot in front of the other. And JJ says seems normal. That's when you hit your knees. Exactly. It's it just feels so comfortable. You're like, hey, because you know what? It's you. You're not trying to be anything else. You're just like, I like it. If you want to sit and like I said this to my wife. I was like, if I wanted to play with figurine dolls and I like to paint them, but because somebody else makes me feel uncomfortable, I don't want to talk about figurines and painting them. And I could be great at it. So now I'm trying to do something that I don't like. And I know in the back of my mind, I like to paint figurine dolls and I would like to get on YouTube and just to paint them and let people see what I have. Like, this is my one doll. This is what I do with this. I said, that's where people mess up because they worried about what everybody else is thinking about them. You know what I'm saying? We are our worst enemy. That's why I don't care what nobody thinks about me. It's not me being a jerk off or an a-hole. It's just I don't care because I care what I think. And that's all that matters. And it's not like I'm just saying I don't care what you say because I'll listen to somebody. They give me some facts. I'm like, yeah, all right, you'll try to, all right, I got you. Boom. But it's not going to curb me away from being who I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one thing that you get naturally for who you are. Because I can't go inside Jimbo or JJ or Mr. Random's body and try to be you. I can't. Two things can't occupy the same space at the same time. So that's what I do. I just stay in my lane. So I just keep creating, stay in my lane, get your thumbnails right, get your intro and outros. Make sure you start a brand. Yeah, betting others dictate what makes us happy always brings us down. Always. Dude, that's been some of the most miserable times I've ever had trying to be something I'm not. Just to be like the cool guy. I don't care about being cool. Man, listen, I got headphones on with a fedora on. You know what I'm saying? Yo, somebody could be like, he look weird. Yeah, so what? But it's my fedora and my headphones, and I like them. You can say whatever you want. It ain't gonna make me say, oh, I hate my fedora. No, I like it. There are people that love everything. This is a group for all lanes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You know what I'm saying? If you come in, because that thing went up that number. If you come in, please smash the like button for me. You know, but yeah, so that's basically all it is. That's all it is. You gotta be happy with yourself, man. Get happy with yourself and listen. I'm telling you, I've said it before with a lot of other people. I've come, man. So you got the podcast looking great. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Jimbo. You remember when you was there from the beginning when I was telling you I was about to do it again. I was telling you, and I was like, "Hey, man, I got to do what I got to do." It's random over there laughing. I don't know what he laughing at. It was random crazy. But yeah, that's what it is, man. I just try to, and this is what was in my mind. This is what was in my mind and what I wanted to do, and I wasn't worried about what nobody else. I just was like, I hope people will like it. Thank you, Mr. Random. I hope people will like it. Everybody's like that. Everybody wants somebody to like them, but not to that point where I'll be like, oh, please like me. It's just like I hope you like it because it's for you. It's for you. You know what I'm saying? It's for me because me teaching and giving inspiration and doing different topics about stuff that people don't want to talk about it. They're actually living through me. Like JJ, he said, I don't want to make anything. I just want to be here to support you. I want to just hear good stuff, good inspiration. I was like, and I felt him when he said it. I was like, yo, and that right there showed me he's in his own lane. He knows what he wants to do. He's not gonna let nobody tell him what he gonna do. He's like, nah, I don't. I was like, yo, make some kind of. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna stay right here and watch y'all. I'm happy with that. And I said, you know what? That's who I like. I like that because he's being himself. Yes, you left and came back all ready to go. It's great. Yeah, yeah, Jimbo. See, that's one thing. Is like what I was taught is you have to always try to keep your word. Your word is your bond. You you say something, you got to try to keep it. And that's what you have to do. Try to make your words bond. It's not like you sometimes you might fall short on it because other things come up, but you gotta make sure that you can get as close to it as possible because nothing's perfect. Nothing, not even a circle. It's oblong. It's not really a circle. But that's another teacher somewhere else. Some other time I'll teach about that. But you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be be close to it. Try to get as close as you can to it. And that's all you gotta do. Like right now, like I have a group right now for my podcast that when I first started, it was open. And I allowed people to come in. They wouldn't do anything. You can't advertise. Like I got rules and everything. You can't advertise in it or nothing like that because at the back end, there's going to be people that I'll make advertise me or my podcast to keep it running. And that's what a lot of people don't understand is like you gotta get people that will believe in what you're saying, believe in your brand, and put the money up. Like right now, I got a couple entrepreneurs. They want me to have the clues, and they want to You're a true inspiration. Hey Jimbo, thank you, sir. I just want to tell the story. I just want to tell my story. That's all. I don't want everybody to be like, oh, look at it. Like I don't even go into it for all that. But I appreciate what you're saying. I really do because to me it's just like we're just talking, and I'm just trying to give you some good game. And it's just a funny thing because I wanted to do this a long time ago, but it was I had a thing called fear, and a lot of people deal with fear. That's another thing that I had to do here, Mr. Rand. There you go. Here, like my fear stunted my growth. That's why I would have told you the one time I fell is because I was allowing fear to uh to make me not want to do something. I'll make up excuses of why I didn't want to do it. Till my wife put her foot in my back, sat it there, and was like, "I believe in you. Go ahead, do what you got to do." Like my wife, she believed in me great. Thank you, Mr. Random. Nancy, you're doing excellent. And she had her foot in my back. She was like, "What are you doing? I believe you're great. What are you doing? Just go ahead and do it." And she backed me. And she did certain things. She's like, "What you want? Oh yeah, boop bop." Yeah, yo, listen. When I'm telling you, like my wife, like yo, it's for a gift. She bought me like this green screen and all the stuff. You don't see all this that's in here. There you go, baby. Take that. Go be great. I'm like, wow. The heck? Yeah, it's for your birthday. Take that. He he really is, Mr. Ram. You too, bro. Yeah, Mr. Yo, Yo, listen. When I met, I'm gonna get off the subject. We're gonna talk later. When I met Mr. Random, you're more inspirational uh than earlier person I spoke of. Oh, that's for sure top of movement. Yes, yes, sir. JJ, yes, sir. When I met Mr. Random, like, I don't know what it was. Like he came in there, it was it's weird. Like, I don't know. I just seen him. I'm like, yo, that guy. I said, what is he doing? Yo, and he was just came in just being like, just, hey man, what's up? Like, yo, hey, how you doing? I was like, where he come from? Yo, we've been tight ever since. Jimbo, I've been tight with Jimbo. You know, I just got JJ. I hope he stays around me. Uh, um, uh, Miss Inspiration. Well, Inspiration. You know, I deal. I dealt with her. Found her. She's great. Journey comes through. You know, and it's like it's yo about had to support cousin. Oh, what up? Oh, that's my cousin down there, DeAndre Blue Eli. Yeah. Yo, go in there, talk to them, DeAndre. It's this my peoples in here, man. It's all love in here, man. Yo, make sure you smash that like button for me, cuz. And that's my cousin right there. He gonna go in the NFL. He about to go there too, you know. And he, him, I used to always talk to him about stuff. I always told him, I was like, yo, you gonna be great. He's just great in football. I was like, yo, you're gonna be great. That's one thing I can always see the good in somebody. I can always see. I can find it. I can find it. And I'll go. I'm going nowhere, fam. Thank you, JJ. Appreciate that. And like I always be like me when I genuinely support, I support because I really want to. I look at it like this. I look at like how would I feel if somebody did did that for me? And the feeling, Raiders, baby. Oh man, here we go. The Raiders, no, no, we Steelers fans over here. I see you working this joint about to blow up for you. Yeah, yes, sir. I'm gonna put that work in, Jason. Yeah, I'm gonna put that work in, cuz. I'm gonna put that work in. Y'all remember that name, Blue Eli, DeAndre Blue Eli. I'm telling you, he's gonna be something, man. I'm telling you. I used to always see it in him. He used to always want to be around me. I used to be like, yeah, big on BB. Hey, what's good with you? Hey, how you doing? Yeah, there's people in here. This is family. This is love. This is straight love right here. So just, talk to the people, big them, and smash that like button if you didn't do it. And just, just keep on going, man. Everybody show love to each other in here, man. Know what I mean? Back and forth. Show that love. But yeah, it's just like I always thought, oh, come on, not Pittsburgh. Yeah, I always been a Steelers fan. Hey, don't make me put the picture up there when I was a baby with a Steelers thing on, because I'm telling you, I got you. Oh, big 'em. Hey, big 'em. Hey, listen, brother. Listen, we don't say that word. We don't say that word in here because right now it just flags you, you know. So what you got to do is you got to take that comment. A matter of fact, I'm going to hide it. You can't say that S word in here. You know what I'm saying? To say show love. You know what I'm saying? To say show love and you'll be all right with that. Put a heart on there. Everybody in here know what's going on, and they'll show you some love. Bigum, you did it again. Mrs. Automatic. Bigum, you can't say subscribe. You can't say it. I'm gonna keep flagging it if you keep doing it. Just say show. I'll show you some love. That's it. Or put a heart on there. Like that's what you gotta do. Because when you do that, they start to they don't like that in there, and they'll start to think you're spamming, and then it'll start to mess me up in the channel. So you can't say that word. All right. So back to what we're doing. So basically, all I'm going to do is just like it's just one step in front of the other. I just love the process of me growing, and I stay in the now because I'm just happy. Like right now, I'm not thinking of nothing else. I'm thinking of being here with y'all, and and it makes me happy. You know, just to be here with y'all. That's all it does. It makes me happy. I don't care if I was sitting here with one person. I'd be happy with that. You know, that's all that matters. As long as I can talk to one person, you help me, I help you. That's all that matters. Make that good content, y'all. Y'all gotta if y'all want to do it, step up. Actually, in anything, it don't have to be YouTube or social media. Anything in your life. If you want to do it, talk to yourself and do it. Don't make no excuses to yourself. Be hard on yourself before you're hard on somebody else. Because when you start to be hard on yourself, not bad to where you just depress yourself, but hard on yourself to push yourself, you'll get the quality things that you want out of life and you'll be happy from there. I just to my team, like 85 people. Good looking. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. So just you just keep pushing, working, working, working. Like right now, I'm tired. Like I don't be getting too much sleep. I stay up all night long and get up early in the morning. And I'm just coming from my household. My whole family was sick. My whole family still sick. And I didn't get sick this whole time. Because I wasn't playing. I was like, no, sir. I was like, you coming to bed? No, I'm not. I'll sleep right downstairs. I'm not doing that. You're not getting me sick. I got stuff to do. But yeah, but so it's get your thumbnails right, your intro, your outros, and make sure your content in between that is right. And find a watermark. Try to find somebody to make your watermark. Because my brand right there, my wife made that. And I got two more coming. Because eventually down the line, I'm working, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna do a book on my life, and I'm also gonna do I'm gonna do a clothing line. And my clothing line is gonna be dedicated to a couple people that passed that were my good friends, I love dearly. And I'm gonna I'm gonna give that out there for them. I'm saying it's gonna be a certain it's my clothing line is gonna be my brand. Big 'em. Why do you keep saying subscribe? Can somebody tell me if you hear me? It was the first time I think I was very humble with it. The second time I got a little forceful, but this time, like, Bigum, what are you doing? What you talking about? You starting the YouTube brand? No, not a YouTube, my brand. It's a brand, it's a brand that like it's sort of like something like you have Nike. You know what I'm saying? Nike, that's a brand. That's why they certain people they give them they give them they give certain people what the heck, not a scholarship, but endorsement. Wear this for us, you can get this. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Like my brand right there is called the scheme of things. It's that's just one of them. That's my old school 80s brand right there, which are going like number one jackets. It's gonna go on track suits, you know. But then I'm gonna have like nicer wear to where it's gonna be a nice logo, nothing crazy big on it. And yeah, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yep. You came out with one. Yeah, like I'm not playing. So what's in my brain. I'm not allowing my brain to say, hey, why are you gonna do that? People ain't gonna like it. Hey, you don't like it, you don't like it. Oh, but what I was talking about, this is what I was talking about. Hey, two entrepreneurs come to me already with their clothing line. So basically, they're gonna make certain stuff for me to trade, and I'll advertise them for right now because I really don't want to start taking money from anybody because I'm fine right now. So if I gotta get something made with my brand on it, because they make the stuff, I'm gonna put it on, and it's gonna be my brand. But then sometimes when I'm in there, I'll wear their stuff, you know, and then I'll have it on. People like, yeah, that's a nice shirt, boop, and then you, oh, fixing, tagging, people. Oh yeah, most definitely. Oh man, what the heck? Hold on, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Oh man, I messed up. Hold on now. Yo, DeAndre, I just messed your whole comment up. I didn't mean to do that to you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hold on. Where Mr. Random go? Did he bounce? Let me see something. I'm gonna do this. Yo, JJ, I just hit you with that. I'm gonna hit you, Jimbo, with this. Jimbo, that's you. Where the heck Mr. Random go? He done ran up out of here acting all crazy. What the heck happened to him? Oh, there you go, right there. Let me hit this up real quick for him. When he come back and he'll see it. A YouTube channel I watch in the morning. I would definitely cop your gear, man. So, oh, thank you, man. Thank you, Jimbo. Yeah, put that wrench next to you, Jimbo. NJ Creek. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, so post your brand on Twitter. Give me a hoodie or something. I'll take pictures you send me, and I'll tweet it out. Yeah, I'll throw you something, man. I'll throw you. You're welcome, JJ. Yeah, DeAndre, I'll throw you something. Let you can rock that joint out there. You know, we'll rock and roll from there. You always going. I always get something to you, man. You know that. That's how we rock, man. I always love you, bro. Always love you. Always. But yeah, that's what it is about the brand, and you gotta protect it. I just don't let certain people. Oh, Jimbo, don't worry about it. Yeah, Jimbo, you've been there from the beginning. And I take seriously with that. Like people that been there that always support me. I show love. You know, I know real people when I see them, and that's what I like. That's what I like, man. So you're deserving of that, and then you get what you deserve, and that's what I do. New come, yeah, big 'em. You posted your brand and YouTube on the book. Yeah, it's on the book. It's on all my pictures that I do when I put it in the group. I actually and you'll see it in the right hand corner every photo. So when people try to take it, they can't take it. You're gonna have to try it. And I put it to where if they try to crop it, it'll mess the whole picture up. But even pictures I put up that are mine, I do that. I see you got like three. Yo, DeAndre, don't say that word. Yeah, don't say that word, that S word. They don't like that. I don't know. It's just something they do with their algorithm. They don't like it. See, they say automated view. Yeah, just say like don't say sub or subscribers. Just say uh I don't know. Just say something else. Just don't say that word. Like try it out. Yeah, put them on block. Try it out. Yeah, yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Who? Yeah, you talking to me? I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, that's what it is. Like so, you gotta. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm telling you the truth. I was like, what? Yo, that was crazy. I was like, what the heck you talking about? Always show love. Yeah, always show love, man. Yo, hey, who don't like it? Yeah, man, I don't care who like it. It don't matter. Hey, Ransom, what is it? What's that L word? YouTube hate. Yeah, they hate it. Like I don't know why they just don't like it. Who don't like it? YouTube. YouTube don't like it, and they'll start to take from you. Like watch time or whatever when you on a live, they just don't like that word. That's what DeAndre. That's why they do it. They'll start to dock me for it. You sound like Claude when he was talking about his daddy watching. It's talking about his daddy watch. You fix your mouth to say what, and I'm gonna whoop your. Yeah, that was funny. I did not hide it, and it says hidden by me, bro. I don't know, man. Get yourself together, Jimbo. You might have made a mistake. I made many mistakes. I mean, you just get yourself together. I didn't hit a lot of stuff that I ain't mean to hide. It is what it is. You can't take it back. So it's gone. So we're gonna pass with that. You know what I mean? You'll get better at it. Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing moderator for a long time. I did it my man Geo page for a long time. But yeah, man. So basically like yeah, you put the brand out and you just gotta work it, man. Work it. Work it, work it, work it. And we gonna rock and roll from there, man. Yeah, you come in, man, hit that like button. Please, please, please show that love. Hit that like button. But I don't be doing too much, man. Just trying to get this. And I actually gotta make I actually gotta make something for tomorrow because I actually got a class on Tuesday when I usually had a podcast at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. I can't do it. So I gotta do it tomorrow because I got a class. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, love is love. Mr. Random, see, there you go. Love is love. So I'm a I'm gonna rock out with that and keep that going because even though like you see me like this doing all this and like I actually really did this on my own. Like I just did it by studying and that's one thing about me when I put my mind to something I'm going to do it. So I studied to do everything I'm doing like an engineer, about brands, about the LLC, limited liability company. So most people when you do that you got to put everything trademark. It takes a lot, but you just have to do it and stay steadfast on self promotion. Is more satisfying. Keep doing you, bro. Yeah, it's just because you're just working on your own. You're just doing it for yourself. It's a lot harder. Now I get what people mean by when they say when you work for yourself, it's harder because it really is because you have to do it. If you don't do it, it ain't gonna happen. Nobody's gonna have the same emotions involved in it because it's yours. Like I said earlier to my wife, I was like, "Yo, my baby," and she was like, "Your baby? What do you mean, your baby?" I said, the podcast and stuff. She was like, "Your baby?" I said, "Yeah, it's my baby. I got to be real gentle with it. I just got to be gentle with my baby. Like you gotta build it up and grow it. You don't feed it a little baby meat. You feed it milk. So I got feed milk to my viewers and feed milk to my brain. It's easy. Everyone would do it. Yeah, everyone would do it. And it's just like they not doing it, or they'll try it and they just give up. So did y'all because I talked enough about it. If y'all have any questions, you can ask some questions in there, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. But it's always love the process more than the prize. Process. And my process was great. I loved every minute of it. Some days were better than the others, and sometimes I was so mad I couldn't deal with it. I was annoyed. So that's what you gotta do, man. To stay steadfast, man. All y'all like Mr. Random. Mr. Random. He's gonna blow up. He's gonna blow up. Once he gets tired of playing, the grind keeps you going and gives you more satisfaction. Yep. And that's why people are like, yo, how you keep leveling up? And leveling up, they mean like every time you come back, you got something better and different. It's because I try to change every single day. Like not change, but get better in something. You know? Like I'll give you an example. And my wife, she's like, yo, I don't like the way you're treating me. She'll keep saying, I don't like the way you're treating me. I might not really not get what she's saying, or I might get it. I don't like the way you treat me. I don't like the way you treat me. Then she'll start to treat me a certain way, and I'll be like, "Yo, what's your problem?" And bingo, got my attention. What the heck? Yeah, you need to listen what I'm telling you. Don't like the way you're treating me. Don't like the way you talk to me right now. I'm trying to schedule my live time when you went done it before. What? Man, so I'm trying to schedule my live time where you went. I've done it before. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. Mm-hmm. And man, you seen me before. I'll jump in different lives and still be on. Man, I'm not playing. Man, you gotta multitask and support. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be a time to where I'm gonna have so much to do. It's just it's like you're not gonna have time to give your effort and the help that you once gave to the people that were with you in the beginning, which is a sad thing for me. It actually hurts my feelings to even talk about it because I know it's going to be a time that's going to come, and it's not that I'll be ignoring it because I'm gonna pull y'all gonna get pulled with me. I'm gonna pull you right on down because you're gonna be there, but it's just gonna be I'm not gonna have no time because it's gonna be so much. It's gonna be so much, and you're not gonna be able to keep up with everybody. You know, and you know what I really dread the time. How do I schedule the time? Oh, you schedule the time, Mr. Random, by what do you want to use? StreamYard or just the regular YouTube creator? Because once you do the regular we we go on StreamYard. Oh, and StreamYard, when you go in there and you hit the broadcast, and you actually go in there, and if you scroll all the way down, it'll actually have a time, uh, from the very beginning, the time that you have to have on there, that you want the live to be up. So what it actually does is you put that there, put everything that you want up and your thumbnail, and it'll sit there. So when, like, see how you came in and I wasn't in there, and you were like, "Yo, I'm in here first. It should not be live or set up later." Yep. If you go in there, yeah, exactly, JJ. If you can actually set up, and it'll sit in there, and people can go in there and sit there and wait if they want, and then it starts to count down all the way down. When it gets closer to start counting down, boom, and then it'll pop up, and then by that time we'll be in there, and everybody see what we talking about, what we doing. I forgot how I did it the first time. All right, man. Yeah, that's all you do. As soon as you about to set it up, it's right there. You know what I'm saying? When you go create broadcast, when you hit create broadcast, and it comes up, and because I have actually one, two, three, four. I got Manson Musa, the Facebook. I got the Weekly Scheme podcast, YouTube. I got the Weekly Scheme group on Facebook, and Manson Musa Jr. on YouTube. All my accounts. So actually, what I do is I can actually hit them. I can go stream on every single one of them simultaneously at the same time. You know, at the same time, and then everybody could see it on all those platforms. And that's the thing I'm waiting for. I'm not doing it yet. That's why I do it on the Weekly Scheme podcast. I do it. You can't miss it. You will see. You will see. You can't miss it. Yeah, JJ, it's right there. It's as soon as you make it, you can't. You'll have to see it. It's right there. It says the time, and you put it on there. Yeah, Mr. Rand, you won't miss it. Trust me. JJ, right? It's right there. So yeah, so once we get up in there, and then once you go in and leave that, and then you go into the broadcast, because actually with mine, I have to actually set everything up, because I actually have mics here for, like, if me and I have a guest, and then I have the laptop, I have a cam, and then I have my flat screen back there where everything's at. You know what I'm saying? So I actually have to go in there, check my mics. I have to mic check way before I even get on to make sure everything's working. And when I did my first one, I actually had like bad feedback inside of it, and I had to go and chop a big chunk of what I was talking about. It kind of upset me, so I never made that mistake again, ever. You know what I'm saying? So I learned, and this is what I want to tell you. This is the process. I learned on the fly. On the fly. On the fly to me is just learning why I'm doing it. I don't get embarrassed about mistakes that I might make, or people seeing me. And I said at the inspiration earlier, and she was like, I ran off the YouTube. That was her experience. Me, I'll actually sit there and be like, and shake my head, and it's like, whatever, I'll make it up down the line. And I actually had somebody text me when I did my first episode and was like, yo, you got bad feedback on it, but I was already in like 15 minutes. And I usually do 45 minutes to an hour. And I'm like, oh no. But when I checked it, it was only about 10 to 15 seconds. So I was able to take it off and cut it. It was a piece I didn't want to get off it, but I just learned, and I just never did it again. I always made sure it's right, like all my tones, and I leave it right where it is. All right, y'all. 4 a.m. comes around early. I gotta go. Talk to you later. Have a blessed evening. Till next time. All right, JJ, you be blessed, brother. We'll see you another time, man. Thanks for coming through and showing love, man. I really appreciate that. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Yeah. But that's basically it, man. You gotta work on the fly, man. Work on that fly. Don't get too hard on yourself about making certain mistakes. Just try not to make them continuously, and you'll be all right. It's the process. Pro. That means you're for. For. It's not going against it. For. Cess. You gotta break it. That's me. I can break words down. You see what they mean. Because words got energy in them. For me. So I really don't play with too many words. So that's about it. But Mr. Random, is you gonna go live? Mr. Random, talk to me, brother. You gonna go live? Because I actually spoke enough on because I can always talk. So yo, listen, while I wait for you to answer that, Mr. Random, like I can actually know and I can feel when I'm close to an hour and talking. I don't know how I do it. It's just weird. But I know when I'm close to, and I looked up and I was like, yo, I should be close to an hour. And I looked up and it was 1 hour and 1 minute, 32 seconds. 32 seconds. But that was it though, man. Love the process more than the prize. So you gotta think about what the prize is and just love the process of getting to that. Don't make the prize the object of your affection because it's internal. Me, I just feel good just to know I'm talking good, that I'm helping certain people, and I help myself in the process. That makes me feel good. So basically, I'm not looking for being monetized. Everybody wants to get to that point because I actually, when I think about it, I want to get to the point is because I want to actually see how I'm going to be in that process. Hello, Manson. Sharshonda the goddess, how are you? How are you? And I know you hit that like button because I seen it pop on and then I seen you coming here. So I know you hit it. Uh-huh. I ain't gotta say it. Yeah, this is everybody in here. Show everybody some love. You know? Yeah, JJ, yeah, he going to bed right now. I told him don't let the bed bugs bite. But, you know, he was up in here doing what he had to do. Mr. Random, hey, yeah. I don't know what Mr. Random be doing. He be floating off. Yo, we do the same thing. People be like, yo, where did you go? On the I'll be like, I'll be right there. I just be just sitting there watching. I don't gotta say something all the time. I get my little 2 cents and then I roll and just stay right there and watch you. I like to learn from other people. I do. I like to learn from other people. Give me something to hit off of. As my dad said, he always used to say, he says, hey, he said, you always need yourself to bounce it off of somebody else so you'll know where you're standing at. Yeah, DeAndre. I think DeAndre bounced on me because it only says two concurrent viewers. But yeah, we'll be all right. So if any of y'all need some help with certain things, if I can help you, I'll help you. You know, that's it. I'm gonna help Mr. Random start getting some sleep. That's what he need to go because he fall out. We ain't gonna be no good if he fall out. You gotta get that sleep. Not sleep. I say rest. That's what I call it. And then sleep. Sleep is the cousin of death. I don't like to use that word sleep. Rest. Charge that battery up. That's when you'll be good. You'll be real good with that. But yeah, you can like so tomorrow, the Weekly Scheme podcast is gonna be tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. But it's usually every week. Oh, you here, cuz? Oh, there you go. Yes, sir. So uh it's usually the Weekly Scheme podcast usually is on Tuesdays at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. But I have a class on Friday. I mean on Tuesday, so I got to do it tomorrow. So we'll be all right. I got some good stuff for you tomorrow. Some good content. People they'll love it. And you don't never know. I might have a special guest on there. I might. Never know. Never know with me. I got a lot of people on. I got a long list of people that want to come on. Long list of people. And that's what I wanna. That's what I want to do. I want people to be able to come on and speak their story. Cause I actually can I could do interviews too. Like I know how to interview. I studied that too. So I'll be doing sometimes I'll be doing interviews, and how is everyone doing? Yeah, everybody here doing good. Hope they ain't falling asleep on me. So yeah, so it's all about the content is always about uh my viewers and what they like too. So if you ever just got like an idea that you want me to do on a subject, just shoot it to me. I got an email. My email's scheme of things at gmail.com. Matter of fact, I'll put it on there for you. If you ever want to like send me a an email, tell me like a certain topic you want me to talk on, I'll do it. Or you just want to ask me something, how you do something, I'll do that. It don't matter what. Just you got that. I'll just give the email. You can put it down if you want. Thing that Gmail. Okay, there you go. But you can actually do that. So yeah, I'm gonna take this down. I don't need that no more. I don't need it. I can take it off. I feel good now. Yeah, we're getting down. Mr. Random, where you at? I asked you a question earlier. You didn't even answer me. Are you gonna go live? Yeah, Sharshonda, I'm gonna let you understand what we were talking about. We are talking about love the process more than the prize. It's mostly you loving how you get to your eventual endpoint of something that you want, and just how to just keep it and keep on going, never falling off from it. Just keep on going, but just like the process and the steps that you took to get there. That's what it's all about. That's the learning experience. That's why you can, most of the time I can get in depth with things because I always I try my hardest to stay present at every moment so I remember everything that I'm doing. Like my wife, she even says, she's like, how do you remember stuff vividly like that? I was like, I don't know. I just stay in the moment. Like I enjoy it. So people, when you're doing stuff like, you get my undivided attention. You know what I'm saying? So where we at? A minute? Yeah, I'm gonna break it down. And I got about like a couple more, couple more minutes, and I'm gonna cut off because I ain't gonna sit on too long. But I appreciate everybody that came through, hit the like button, show love to everybody. You know, I really do appreciate it, and we gonna take the certain steps to do what you want in life. Don't have to be on social media. It can just be anything that you want in life. Just take the necessary steps because fall in love with the process more than the prize, and you'll always be good. Just try it out, and you'll see what I'm saying. Because we all are in the grand scheme of things, all of us. We all work the work and work, and it all comes out to the bigger picture. And that's just the way it go. So I'm gonna say good night. Y'all have a good night. Love all y'all. And I'm out of here. Mansa Musa is out. See y'all later.